Hi friends, thanks for joining me for hashtag creating and recrafting. So this month the theme is miniature, and so I wasn't sure what I wanted to make, and I was thinking about doing a fairy garden, but I was so inspired by Gilly that I decided to make miniature travel notebooks with a little pocket of extras. Hashtag creating and recrafting is hosted by my friend Carol at Carol's Recrafted Boutique and myself. And it is an open collaboration, and you can join in any month that you want. We host this on the second Monday of every month. Each month we take turns picking the theme. So Carol picked miniature, and next month the theme is going to be around the house. And what I mean by around the house is to create and recraft something that you have in your home. And it could be literally anything. It could be something that, you know, a little like, well, let's pretend you had a plant pot and you wanted to paint it. So that would be something around the house. Or you had a canister in your kitchen and you wanted to give it a new look, so that would work. If you want to redo the outside of maybe a little trash can that you have in your bathroom, that would work. If you have, maybe you started on an art project and you set it aside because you just kind of stopped, you weren't sure you know, where you were going with it next, you lost your mojo, whatever the case may be, pick that up and finish it, you know, or recraft it. Tear out the parts you didn't like and start from scratch. Matter of fact, I've got one of those I need to do too. So that's what around the house means. It could be, for example, if I had this, if I didn't like it, I could add paint to it. I do like it. I'm going to leave it silver, but I'm just using that as an example of, you know, kind of just recrafting something. So as I was going on telling you about that and kind of what it means to me, I was showing you the goodies that are in this particular goodie bag. So each one of these little journals is going to have a goodie bag, and the items are not identical, but they are similar. So I just wanted to show that to you. Now I want to share with you that the goodie bag idea, I saw it first on my friend Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming Channel. She always includes a goodie bag with her journals, and I've always loved the idea, and I thought to myself, well, I want to do that. And my little journals are so small that I can't, there's not really enough room to do a surprise pocket. You guys know how I like to do my surprise pocket, but not enough room for that really. So I guess this could be my little surprise pocket. Let's get to the journals. Now, I created 3, and as I mentioned, I was inspired by Gilly. And if you don't know who Gilly is, you can see pictures of Gilly on my Instagram page. We picked Gilly up while my daughter and I took a trip to Charleston, South Carolina. And we went into a store and we saw this little guy with his little hat, and we said, well, we have to have him. And so we got him, and then he took the rest of the trip with us, and I took pictures of Gilly in much of the environment and places that we went to visit. So these books I created with some Gilly in there, but not so much that it's about Gilly, because it's not. This would be, created this little journal because I feel like you could put this in your purse, and if you're taking a trip, you can pop this in there and you can record your trip. You can add photos to this, you can journal in this, and I just thought that would be a lot of fun. And if you happen to think that avocados with hats are cute, then even better. So that's why I was inspired by Gilly, and I thought I would just go ahead and list a couple of these in my shop if he made you as happy as he made myself and my daughter. So let's take a look at our little journals. I will flip through each one of them because they're not the same, but they are similar. And you'll notice as I'm flipping through, and I won't talk through every one of them because that would be a bit redundant, but you'll notice that there is some photography, and there's a picture of Gilly right there. So it's not anything over the top. He's just here to make you happy and to help you record your vacation. And then I put some journaling cards in here. And the one thing I will tell you before I, shut up and just flip through is that even though these are similar, none of the pictures of Gilly are the same. Each journal has different pictures of Gilly, just so that you know. So I'm pointing, and then even when I'm quiet and I put it to music for the other ones, I'll just point to Gilly so that you'll see that he is on the page. I will do a separate video on the actual trip that I took with Amanda, and I'll share Charleston with you and some of the educational stories that we learned. And it was just such a great trip, and I was so glad that I took that with my daughter, took the time out to do that with her. It was just very, very rewarding. I look forward to sharing that with you in the future when I have time. Now, so much has happened, you guys, since I last made a video, and so I guess while I'm flipping through this, I might as well get you caught up and share with you kind of what's going on in this new year. Oh, real quick before I do, I wanted to tell you that my sweet friend Rosemary at Rosemary's You Rock Art made these beautiful tags, and she gave me two. There's one in this journal and there's one in one of the other ones, and I just love them, and I think they're happy, and I think they go perfectly well with Gilly, and so I popped them in here. And these are just a little card with question and answers, just a fun little thing. If you're traveling, you could read those and learn a little something. I just thought that would be fun. So at any rate, let me get you caught up as we go through the other journals. This one has a little bit of a different cover, and I didn't embellish it. Oh yeah, speaking of, I used a brad, and there's these, and I thought what you could do, if you wanted to, you can do whatever you want, but you could put the date here, you could put your name on this one, and then you could tell something. You could say something about your little trip here. If 3 is too many for you, you can just simply open the brad and then just take 1, 2, or all of them off and put something else there if you'd like to. You could remove those and add a picture of yourself or somebody else, or something about your trip right there in the center. Oh, and also I tried to add lots of space for journaling. You can see all these blank spaces for journaling. But also, you could remove this, and you could put your own photo here. You could put your own photo there. So I left spaces for photography as well, so that you could put them anywhere you wanted in here, as well as lots of journaling space. Okay, we're done with that one. Sorry, guys. So anyway, updates on my life. I think it's important that I let you guys know that getting ready to tear up my craft room and put new flooring in, and the flooring will extend from my kitchen into my craft room, into my laundry room, into the hallway, and into 2 closets. So it's going to be a really big job, and I'm a little bit anxious about it, but it needs to be done. The flooring in my house has been in for a while. I put it in when we first moved in. So it's in desperate need of an upgrade. So we're gonna do that. And my point of sharing that with you is, I won't be making a lot of videos. I'll be making the videos that I committed to, which is my monthly collab with Carol, my Tassel Tuesday on every other Tuesday, and then I also have Wallpaper Wednesday through February. I think I'm doing that every other week as well. For a while, those will be the only videos that I make because it's just going to be such a big job. So I actually was gonna leave my Christmas decor up, but I ended up working on taking it down. I'll be finishing that job today, and then I have to start literally emptying my craft room. And guys, you guys know how long I've been working on it, and you know how long it's taken me to get everything into that one space, and now I have to move it out of that space, but that's okay. It's just part of the deal. And so anyway, that's what's going to be going on. So I wanted to let you know about that. On most of the white pages, I did just a little stamping, and that can still be written over, so it doesn't take up any space. Also, I wanted to let you know that because, you know, my life's going to be a little bit of a mess for a while, my environment, I should say, not necessarily my life, I want to let you know that I will probably not be able to make process videos. I will have to do, you know, kind of showing you my project share, basically, is what I'll have to do, because I just don't think, I just can't, I can't do it. You know, I might be creating in all different spaces. Did the same thing on the front of this one. I didn't do those on this one because this cover I just thought was kind of perfect, although you could put a picture over it if you wanted to, or you could add something like that, but I just kind of wanted to leave it the way that it was. But this one I did, as you can see. Some of you who follow me on Instagram might have seen Gilly on the train. This is a great place for a photograph. This is Gilly at the praline shop where I got fresh pralines, and they were so fresh, as a matter of fact, that they were still warm, and I have never had a better praline in my entire life. So they were just so good, literally so good. Here's Gilly at the farm with a cow. This piece of paper was given to me by my friend Carol at Carol's Recrafted Boutique. She sent that to me in a happy mail, and I love it, and I think it just fits in here so perfectly, and I turned it into a pocket with some journaling space. Here's the other tag that my sweet friend Rosemary You Rock Art gave me. This is Gilly here also with this statue. This is funny. I found this moss in like this grass, and it was like almost the shape of him, and so I took a picture of him next to it. And then of course after the fact I thought to myself, oh my goodness, I should have found like a little brown spot to put in the center and then put like little eyes and see if, you know, look to see if I could find a leaf for the hat. That would have been so cute, but I missed my opportunity. But anyway, I just thought it was kind of a funny little amusing thing. I did buttons on all of these for, instead of charms, I just thought it was fitting. And I guess when you're traveling, if you lose a button, at least you'd have one you could cut off of here and use it if your outfit was pink. Here's Gilly sitting on bamboo. This beautiful card was given to me in Happy Mail, and I cannot remember who sent this to me, and I'm so sorry. If it was you, let me know, and I'll put you in my description box, but it's beautiful and I think lovely to share. This is Gilly at the beautiful Middleton Gardens. Here he is downtown Charleston. I put him in a wreath and took his picture on a door, probably a door built in about 1700s, so that's kind of neat. Here he is kind of hiding in a tree, blending right in. I thought that was funny. And then of course here is the goodie bag on this one, and like I said, they're similar, but they're not the same. This is a vintage actual stamp. Each one of them does have one of those. Each one of them has a card Each one of them has one of these, like a, you fold it and it's a page tab. Each one does have a piece of blue fabric. I believe each one has a little ticket. And then I think each one has this group, but not this same pattern on this. Well, friends, that's it. If you'd like to join in on creating and recrafting, use the hashtag, and Carol and I will put you in our description box, and please add our channel link to your description box. So friends, I appreciate you spending some time with me. The next few months are going to be a little bit wild around here. I appreciate your patience with everything, and as always, thanks for watching. See you soon.